Hello YouTube, what's going on? Bombastic Bombman here today. Now, today is a very special episode where in Elden Ring, I'm not going to be playing with my normal gear as you see, but I am going to be playing with a fellow friend and YouTuber, Ninaa. I'm going to be using her outfit and attire and gear from the game, and I am going to be ranking it, and at the end, I will give my opinion, and I will let her know of things she could definitely improve on for this build. Now, I will say one thing, that this is not the Great Rune she is using. She's using Godric's Great Rune, which is completely okay. I'm just going to go with Morgoth's because health. So, yeah. So let's break this down piece by piece, right? So she's using the Cold Godskin Peeler, which, in my opinion, is a really good weapon because it's a dual blade. The moveset is just amazing. I don't know what you want me to say. It's always been amazing, and it will be amazing. Now, we have Lusat's Glintstone Staff, which you need 53 intelligence to use. But, honestly, it's really good. It enhances the power of all sorceries, but consumes additional FP. But when you pair that with the Flask of Wondrous Physic, the temporarily boost magic damage and eliminates all FP consumption for a little bit amount of time, you can really do some damage with this mage build. And we're also using the Gilded Iron Shield, this little golden thingy. So, yeah. Her armor consists of the Pumpkin Helm. To be honest, I like this choice. It has really good damage reduction, negation, and it reduces damage from headshots and impacts. So, hey, that's pretty cool. We got the Battle Mage robe and manchets? Manchets? I don't know how you say that. But, I mean, the armor could use a little bit of work, but I will give my recommendations at the end of the episode, not right now. And we have the Prisoner Trousers. Overall, the fit looks spicy. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really good. For our talismans, we have the Cerulean Amber Medallion. She's using the normal one. I got the +2 because it's the only one I have. In fact, I didn't have this before recording. I had to go to Castle Sol, all the way up here in, what's it called? The Mountaintops of the Giants. You have to go to the Church of the Eclipse, kind of go around, and up here there's going to be a knight with 2 swords. He killed me like 25 times, but that's not the case right now. She's using Radagon's Sword Seal, which increases, I believe, its health, endurance, and dexterity, as well as equip load. So that's pretty good. But it also increases the amount of damage you take. So potato, there's a trade-off there. Red Feathered Branch Sword, which increases the amount of damage you do when your HP is low. So that could really come in handy. I'm not going to lie. I can see this absolutely working. And she doesn't have a third talisman on, but what I would choose for her build, I would do the restores FP upon defeating enemies, because to be honest, she's only using 1 Cerulean Flask, because she has a lot of points into mind. I kind of don't care about mind because it's just spells, you know. But since I am doing the low amount of FP, I would run that as well. And plus, it's just good to have, since let's say you just, I don't know, use one of your spells and you come across a random enemy and kill them, you get FP back. You know, it's a good trade-off. And that's pretty much all her build is. It's pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. The spells she has are, what's it called? We're going from Magic Glint Blade to Loretta's Great Bow, Night Comet, and there's 2 others which I don't have because I never found them in my game specifically. But yeah, no, they're pretty good. Her build is amazing, and honestly, it isn't bad. It's pretty solid, and I actually really liked it. And one of the ones, what's it called? One of her sorceries that I have, but I can't use it, or can use it, and I'm just stupid. Never mind. It's because I don't have it. I lied to you guys. But, yeah, no. Everything about this build is pretty solid, except some minor inconveniences here and there with her build. Now, I will talk about the disadvantages and stuff like that, but I'm gonna just go through, play a little bit of the DLC with you guys, because I haven't done that yet. So, I'll just show off some DLC. And honestly, this is really loud, by the way. Oh my god. I'll just play a little bit of the DLC for you guys. Show what it is to have Ninaa's build. And honestly, it isn't too bad. Hold on. Okay. See, I didn't upgrade the, what's it called? I did not upgrade Lysat's glintstone staff before this, though you probably should. And it would be a really good idea too, because you could actually do some great damage with this. Like, I'm gonna use Loretta's Great Bow here. Watch that. Nearly kills him. That's pretty dang good, I'm not gonna lie. Now, like I said, a Cold Godskin healer, that's pretty good. That's a very, very solid choice for a weapon. I'm not even gonna lie. You could probably do the whole game with this weapon if you really wanted to. And you probably could, because it's just that good of a weapon. Now, what I'm not so sure about is the amount of the sorceries you have. Yes, it's good to be a mage, but your spells aren't the best, Ninaa, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I know nothing about being a mage, because I never play a mage in any of the Soulsborne games. But I know a thing or two about mage work, you know. I'm not a stranger to this stuff. But I do recommend you seek out some better spells to further enhance your combat. Now, one that I would recommend is Comet Azure. That one would definitely help you out a lot. So, I'm gonna do Night Comet. I haven't seen this one. Okay. So yeah, the FP cost I have is just really bad. But like I said, that's why I kind of have the, this thing, what's it called? The Ancestral Spirit's Horn. That's why I kind of have that happening. And I chose a Duelist Moonblade, because watch that. That's just cool, bro. Like, yes, style points aren't everything, but sometimes they are. And in this case, it absolutely is about style, man. Like, that's just, oh, nice. Try that. Like, that, I don't know. Ninaa, you have a really good build going, and it's very consistent. But at the same time, there are a little bit of inconveniences within the build itself that do need some work around and improvements. But overall, the build is really solid, and honestly, it's really fun. I can see why you enjoy playing like this, because holy. Now, I wanted to show you off what the flask can do. So, not only do I eliminate FP cost, but I also increase magic damage. Like, wow. That's a really good trade. I'm not gonna lie. All for the little cost of one single sip. Wow, I missed. Holy. Alright, now here's the problem. Now this is just my inconvenience, but not having that much of FP really does mess you up. So, although it is just me personally, because of how bad I am, you know, managing FP and health and stuff like that, honestly, like I said, the build is just honestly pretty solid. And I don't really see a lot wrong with it, like I said, but the main problem I have with it are the spells. They are a little bit underwhelming and kind of not that powerful, but there are things that can help that, definitely help that, no doubt. And I think one of the things that can help that is, if you haven't already, I don't know if you can upgrade Glintstone Staff, but if you can, that's definitely one of the ways you can help upgrade. And you can also use, what's it called? Yes, the intelligence heirloom thingy thing, which could also increase your intelligence by 5 points. So that also works out in your favor, Ninaa. So, honestly, the build is going pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it, like, a lot. It's really fun to run around playing a combat mage, a battle mage, as you would, with a big pumpkin head. I'm really enjoying it. This is really fun. I don't know what to say. It's really fun. So I don't know. The way the build is it's really balanced. I will say that. The spells aren't too bad, and I already know I said they kind of lack, but they're kind of balanced. You know, the spells aren't too powerful. You're not gonna be doing massive damage, although that's what you really do want in this game. But that's the fun of having low damage at the same time, because you gotta train, you know. And sometimes, yeah, some people don't like being bad, but hey, not everybody's good at this game. I'm definitely not. But hey, having fun is what matters, not being good all the time. So, in my opinion, it works out in the end. Now, what I want to do, I want to see if this is boss compatible. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I was watching Nina's newest video, and I was watching her, you know, just absolutely be amazing. She wrecked Morgoth, I'm not gonna lie. So, what I want to do, I want to see if this is DLC compatible. I know this is base game compatible, but I want to see if this is DLC compatible. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the DLC is notorious for being extremely difficult in all aspects to it. So, today, I'm just gonna give this a try against the Black Jail Knight. Kind of like the first boss of the DLC. So, oh no. See, okay. Y'all saw that? I definitely am not going crazy, right? What the The only problem I really have with this build, the amount of health you have, Ninaa. Like, oh my god. That's such low health. It's bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not trying to say low health isn't bad. You know, a lot of people rock this, you know, not having that much health. Dude, all the power to you. Like, that's what I'm saying. But me being me, I am seriously accident prone in this game. I can die from literally anything. Like, I'm getting one shot by this guy, by the way. Like, this is the first boss, basically, of the DLC. Minus the mesmer fire giant thingy thing. I don't know what you call it. But this guy one-shots you. So, I mean, Ninaa, you're gonna have to, like, upgrade your health or get better armor before doing the DLC, because if you do the DLC right now, you're kind of gonna get cooked. as much as I hate saying it, yeah, this is very difficult. I messed up. An hour and 20 minutes to do that. Anyway, now we get the best armor in the DLC, or from what I've heard. The nameless mausoleums of the Realm Shadow are said to hold the spirits of warriors who lost their names. Right, I do not care whatsoever. Where is the sword? Great Sword of Solitude. Solitary Moonslash. Wow. Just wow. Like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, no, I hate that boss. Never want to do that again, but I'm probably gonna have to. Who knows? But, okay. Now that we've reached the end of the video, I can actually properly rate Ninaa's, loadout, I guess you could say. So, overall, like I've continuously said throughout the video, it is a really, really fun build, and it is amazing. The Cold Godskin Peeler is really, really a good choice of weaponry, along with Lusat's Glintstone Staff, and Sorceries. Really, really cool, what's it called? Combination of weaponry. And the Gilded Iron Shield, oh my god. This thing, I thought it was going to be bad, but nah. It was a really good idea to have this. I'm not going to lie, Ninaa. You cooked with this. Now, in my opinion, I would choose better armor, especially for things like the DLC, where you're going to need better armor. I would start off with, I think, I would go with the Carrion Knight armor for the chest. I would probably, I mean, there's not a lot of things better than the pumpkin head, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, pumpkin head superiority. You do you, man. For the gauntlets, I would definitely choose either one of the Knight gauntlets, probably Kaku Knight or Carrion Knight, but I would probably go with Kaku since, you know, Battle Mage-esque. And for the trousers, honestly, I would keep them the way they are. Now, you might be overweight depending on how much stamina you have, and if you do, put that one slot you aren't using to good use and get one of your arsenal charms. I recommend the Great Jar's Arsenal. Sorry, I don't know how to speak, but I do recommend putting that one on to help out with weight if you have a problem with it. And in order to get that, Ninaa, if you are taking my advice, you would go down all the way here to the Caelid Coliseum, which you got to go all the way through this ravine and whatnot, and it is right here in the swamp of Aeonia. So, hey, that's up to you though. But that is my recommendations. And honestly, for the talismans, I would switch the red feathered branch sword out for something like Ancestral Spirit's Horn, or something that increases magic or damage negation, in my opinion. Now, you could also go with something like the Crimson Amber Medallion, but hey, that's just my opinion. Now, the Radagon Sword Seal, absolutely phenomenal choice. The damage increase, it's not the best, and you don't really want that, but it pays off. Like, it really does help. And the Cerulean Amber, it's a good thing to have as well. I'm not gonna change that because I think it's a good idea to have it. So, yeah, to be honest, that's what I would do, and I would get yourself the Flask of Wondrous Physic if you haven't gotten it already. I don't know if you had it on. I don't know if you were using it, but me personally, I think it would go great with this sort of build. And I do recommend trying to find some better spells here and there. And yeah, to be honest, I think, despite the very odd-looking pumpkin head, I think this is what you could do to improve your build all around, Ninaa. And if you don't know where to get the Carrion Knight armor set, you have to go to the Roya Lucaria place, and you're gonna find a knight there wearing the Royal Knight armor set. And for the Kaku Knight armor set, I would go to the East Roya Lucarian Gate. And in this forest, there are a couple Kaku Knights, so you can fight them there and get the gauntlets. And seeing as you already have the personal trousers, I don't think you need more explaining on where to get those. So yeah, that's what I would do for your build, Ninaa. If anybody else wants me to rate your builds, send me pictures, and I absolutely will. I'll do my best to help you guys out if you need help. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more. And join the Discord server down in the description below. And I will see you in the next video. Stay bombastic. If y'all have not watched Ninaa's video, I swear on my new bed frame that I just bought, I will come find you, and I will do horrible things to you if you don't watch her amazing video right